There,
hey,
right?
My light's not on.
Asabi.
Whoop. My hair's all messed up now.
See, I clapped. It's not like I went BOOM! What's up?
Hey, look who that is! His ears must have been burning.
His ass gonna be burning when he come home. Got a bone to pick with you, boy.
It wouldn't be a day without that. There's got to be something every day.
So, I'm so glad he's in here.
No, y'all should. Okay, so.
Okay, and.
But you scared the hell out of my husband. Bone to pick.
I am waiting on one person to get in here. Just one.
Just one?
Yes, I want this one
Is she gonna come in?
She better.
Gosh, my hair is really bad.
Paulo.
Oh well.
So he's not going to ask what my bone is to pick?
He's already turned you off. He's like, I'm done. Hey, Blazer, son of J-Rob. Hey, Paulo, you feeling better today?
Yes.
So he really did. He got into something yesterday or didn't feel good yesterday. Because didn't you say he tossed his cookies last night?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They weren't really cookies. He tossed his dog food, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the picture on Facebook I tagged you in?
Remind me what it looked like.
It was just a couple after their kids had left.
Oh, God, that sounds dirty.
Hello, all. I still can't seem to get that bear to dance. Unsubscribed yesterday so I could sub again in a live stream.
The bear won't dance
And the
for me.
bear
I
won't.
don't know what it is.
This is just for you. There you go. Please don't unsubscribe again. That messes with stuff.
That's John Jones. He changed his thing again.
Did you bump your head?
No, he's chasing after something.
Did you bump your head? Huh?
I don't see it, honey. When did you do it?
A little bit ago.
Today or a couple days ago?
Today. Okay, so.
Not that one.
No.
I don't know, Apollo.
Speak. Speak. Speak.
Speak.
Speak.
Say hello.
What are you doing, dude?
No, that's not what I wanted.
Said hadn't seen the mommy all day.
Yes, I know. You haven't seen me all day. And I probably smell like a dog because one of the places I went to, they have a shop dog.
Did mommy cheat on you?
It was a girl dog, too.
Mommy.
So it probably smells like girl dog.
Mommy cheated on you.
She's not as pretty as you, though.
Mommy cheated on you. Yep. Daddy was.
Yeah, look at that. If
What?
it makes you feel better, a SWAT guy full on body slammed me today. He said his leg hurts.
That's good. Bet you gave your arms up today, huh?
He is massive. Like, I don't know. You can't truly appreciate how big he is until you're actually in the same room with him. So y'all get to see, like, the after effect negative. Y'all get to see the aftermath of Robyn on the road all day.
So, one of the reasons why we jumped on here is because I didn't have time to edit the video today.
And why didn't you have time to edit the video today, Jason?
Because I was informed that a hole in the pig pen was fixed. And that there was no way that they were going to get out through
No way.
No way. Well.
Look, that just tells you the power of the. I'm just saying.
Walk through the same hole.
He did not walk through it. There's no way. He's been working on that hole for a while.
No.
He's like.
Jason, my girl dog spoke when you said speak. Speak.
Stop.
Speak, doggy.
Oh, yes, I can. My neighbor's Roddy got my son over his fear of dogs. His name was Jagger. Was it Jack Yeager? Or Jagger? I don't know. Anyway. Stop. The one where I put the pallet?
Yeah, that was not really a pallet.
Help. Yep. Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Is he okay and moving around now?
Yeah, he's moving around. He just got a headache. So,
Whose name? Jaeger. Got it.
So we were going to release the swarm trap.
It was when I put it there.
Keep making jokes. Because next time I'll put your truck there.
That'll stop him. Not. I'm telling you, it's the power of the lard female. That's what it is. He's like, I got 2 girls here that I've done messed with. I got all them girls right over there.
And but the swarm trap video is made. I want to redo some stuff. I don't want to say misled Blaze in the wrong direction, but Blaze got some really awesome B-roll footage.
Lots of good footage.
And
excuse me.
And then when he went to do his speaking part, yeah, not so much footage. So we gotta put our heads together when he comes home this weekend, and because some of the footage that Blaze got with the GoPro and
he's
stuff
really good at that stuff. Yeah.
is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I wanna share it with the world.
Yeah, he might not be the greatest at minutes, but he can shoot some B-roll. No, I gotta give Jason a little bit of credit because he kind of gave Blaze the cameras and said, have fun with it. Don't just do the normal everyday shots. Try to find something cool. And Blaze has got a pretty good imagination when it comes to stuff like that, so he did pretty well. Casey Phillips wants to know, is the cow staying put? So far,
yes.
So good.
So far.
Mm-hmm.
Or if not, she's at least home by curfew.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I haven't seen her on the way home, so.
Oh, and I got footage this time.
Oh yeah.
The beaver has returned.
Yes.
And I'm not gonna mess with him.
No?
No, I'm gonna leave him be.
That would be a shell.
Yep. Oh, and mark my words. 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days from today, we're gonna have more piglets. So, if you want piglets, let me know. You can go ahead and put a deposit down.
Mm-hmm. Then she's probably preggers. I don't know. It hasn't quite been. Well, I guess it has been a month. Now, I know that what's her name was in heat the other day.
Calf
Cow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sup, man?
Damn, what's your girls been up to? Yeah, basically what's happening is all of the... I love how he counts down. No, he got in the lard boar. I mean the bacon boar,
but he wasn't the one doing the.
Ah, who was it? Georgie?
How can you remember the names? They got like.
Because there was only one boy that was old enough.
We got Han Solo in there, and Georgie, and this one, and that one, and.
Yeah, Carol and Ladessa have they've got names for everybody.
And
my favorite was still Des and Troy. And together they may destroy.
And Georgia got the old proverbial white man overbite.
What kind of pigs are they?
American guinea hog.
Cross. At this point.
They're an oinker.
Mm-hmm.
And but yeah, one of them was running around, running from him, and then of course Han Solo was in there trying to round up all the girls, and she ended up getting caught behind the feed trough and the pallet, and so then Georgie just took advantage.
Opportunity.
Yep. And then we were running Han Solo out of there, and
why do they call him Han Solo? Do
I have
you know?
no idea. Don't know.
I don't know.
It's better than a political name.
It reminds me of the
No.
little chihuahua that has been going after my neighbor's husky all day.
Door.
Ham hock, breakfast, dinner, bacon. That's what we named ours. Yeah, we
went through all of those.
Yeah, we did Pelosi and Obama, though. Mm-hmm. That was fun. He, for sure, was trying to get some half and half puppies going today. Oh, with the chihuahua. Can you imagine a chihuahua with a... We have guinea hogs. They get loud sometimes. Yes, they do get loud.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They are very vocal.
Mm-hmm.
They were like sometimes they get like all of those kids that were in the street when Trump was doing his inauguration. No, that's what I think of when I hear him going.
We named one of the pigs Piggy Smalls.
Now that's funny.
It's funny. Teresa, she just kept looking at him like, what are you even thinking? Woman makes me want to Pelosi my lunch.
So, we were going to just jump on here, kind of hang out, talk to you guys for a little bit. We got some halfway decent footage of the beaver.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to get a better lens one day that I can get do a close-up all the way across the pond.
Mm-hmm.
Because the one that we got, I mean, you can see them, but I'd like to have been able to zoom in
just a little bit more.
But he did end up swimming back this way, and I did get some halfway decent footage of him. It's definitely a beaver.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell by the head.
Mm-hmm.
Head is completely different than an otter. He's got the more square.
He's a blockhead. He's got more of a blockhead, and the otter's more of a round head. He's a jarhead. What are you looking at me like that for?
You're just rude.
I'm not rude. I don't know what you're talking about. Telephone. Will the lens on the camera not zoom in on it? It does.
It does.
But not.
I mean, you saw my pond. He was all the way on the other side of the lens.
Mm-hmm. I would hope he'd be on the other side of the
pond.
We're iced over here in Missouri. More ice coming tonight. Whew. Hey, Dusty said to tell you hey.
I ain't talking to Dusty. Nope. Not talking to Dusty at all. Nope.
That is a big pond, but lands, well, let's talk.
Hey, Dusty.
That's a talented beaver. I know. Do you know where to get a log ox? Yes.
Yes. Do you want one?
Look in the thingamajigger. And on the
in the box opening
video
in the description, there's an Amazon link. I would appreciate it if you used that Amazon link, because that will tell Log Ox that you came from us.
Yeah.
And call and harass him. And so we would appreciate that, because I mean, Log Ox, let me tell you guys something. We dropped 7 trees from Saturday to Sunday. It is now Wednesday.
And we're almost...
If I wouldn't have ran out of gas, I'd have been done today.
Yeah. And these are not... you guys know. You've seen the pictures and the video. These are not small trees. These are trees that, like, when they fell, it was like you had to be careful making sure they didn't hit the nearest barn.
And I am praising the Lord right now as I'm cutting these trees up because, and I'm praising God for one, for putting the garden plan on our heart. I'm praising God that Log Ox is a sponsor of the channel for this project because a lot of those trees, the tops,
were
dead.
rotted. Yeah, we're starting to rot.
We're dead.
So it would have only been a matter of time before we had another storm and it hit the house. Because all of these trees were close to the house.
Yeah.
So
the really big one that we did the slow-mo of.
Yeah, when it cracked.
When it crashed. Now, what a lot of people, I don't know if you noticed it in the video, but it also took a big branch out of the next tree that we dropped. But when we were cutting that up, and I don't even want to say cutting it up, I could have went over there and probably karate chopped.
Yeah, and it started
with all of my kung fu powers. Because I got a big kung fu power right here. And I could have wah-chawed it.
You could have what?
Wah-chawed it.
Wah-chaw.
Yeah, that is a technical kung fu karate martial arts term.
Kung fu, karate, I mean, you want to throw in some jiu-jitsu or something in
It's
there?
part of martial arts.
Okay.
Don't look, if you ever heard of somebody getting wah-chawed, hospital or dead. Pretty much. That's just, it's a thing.
Pooper Scooper, I was over almost in your neck of the woods today.
Yeah, he smelled you coming.
I bet he did.
And so, but anyway, back to what I was saying. My girls are falling. Pew, 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 pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah. Now, my girls are fighting over themselves to use the Log Ox.
I was fighting over him too. And the best one in the Space Force. Oh. And they don't smell bad either. Sorry. It's been a long day, y'all.
This time next year, I'll be saying, you remember that live stream when we lost both our sponsors?
What were you up to in South Carolina? Yeah, no, we didn't lose our sponsors. They love us because we're funny. No, I had a long day. I had compression socks on. It was time to let the puppies loose. My feet were like, oh, please let me breathe. They don't smell bad. Why? Because I had compression socks on, so I didn't have my nasty feet in my shoes on.
No. See, no. See, I do that like they know who I'm impersonating, but they don't. No, just the top parts. I started as I'm cutting down, like the one big sweet gum. Was it a sweet gum? Whatever. The big tree that was in the video that did the slow-mo.
Yeah, that was a sweet gum. Yeah. You got to do your Baywatch run.
You know, the girl said it shook the house when it dropped.
Yeah, they said that when they were inside because they came out and they were like, the house literally shook. That's scary.
That's cool. That makes me want to go find another big one and drop it. What do you think is going to happen when we drop the big oak?
Now that one I'm scared about because it's huge. I mean, it's as wide as this desk. But probably wider.
Yeah, but as I'm getting down further, we are literally, Josh, I'm cutting them up in the firewood logs until I get to a spot where it looks like I've got a straight trunk or a straight log.
No, fortunately that oak is in the middle of the property. It's far enough away. I don't think it's going to mess with the house, but
no, it won't mess with the house.
But it's
It's going to take a lot.
Still
Well,
big.
we had an earthquake come through here. Woke us up.
You need me to come down instead of you up?
You can do that. Shamo.
We have a tree about to fall on our neighbor's house. We need to get it down soon. Yeah, and Teresa's right. If it falls, you're going to feel it in your wallet.
Yeah. And, but as soon as we get to that long part of the trunk, we're literally going to take the log ox and whoosh, roll it to get it out of the way. And then it's going to be waiting on you.
Yep.
And then what I'm going to do, because sweet gum wood is not, you can't use it to make 2x4s
Can't
or
burn it.
really anything. You can't really build anything about it because once it starts to dry, it'll twist and blah, blah, blah. But Josh has made me a sawmill. And, well, I'm just going to cut planks. And then I'm going to use those planks for chicken coops or raised beds. We're going to build raised beds out of them first.
Whoa! There's a
Stink
bug.
bug.
There's a stink bug. I bet that just freaked everybody out that just saw that. What the heck? Big bug.
That's Fred, y'all.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think you guys let Fred out.
Uh-oh. Did we?
Yes, because I haven't seen him in like 2 days, and now the stink bugs are back.
Stink bugs are back. Dang.
Yeah.
No, it's a stink bug. We had a resident lizard that was living in here, and we left him alone because he was eating all the stink bugs.
Yeah.
That's the first stink bug I've seen in a while.
I started seeing him yesterday.
It was Raymond.
And so I'm really excited about that because
Does the stink bug have anything to do with taking the socks off?
really excited about the sawmill that Josh is making. We're gonna have to get a rip chain for the chainsaw. But I mean, do you know how much that's gonna help us in building raised beds? Because I got out there looking today at
all the wood,
all of the ones that we can make planks out of. And we've got the 2 pines that we dropped up there that they are good and dry. They've been sitting there for over a year.
Yeah, 2 years.
And
Right? Yeah.
well, Eli hadn't left for the Marine Corps yet because he
He's
helped
been
us.
in a year.
So
Almost 2 years.
yeah, it's almost 2 years. So those pines are good and dry. So those are going to make good planks. I'll probably use those planks though, since they're good and dry and it's pine. I'm probably going to use those to build chicken tractors or another chicken coop, or that floating duck coop.
So Palmetto asked me what I was doing in his neighborhood. I had a customer to go visit today. She was the one that has a shop dog. I was waiting on her to get back from going and visiting with one of her customers. She told me to just show myself around her shop, and she said, be mindful of the shop dog. So I'm expecting like this big pit bull or something like that. It was a little doggy.
Yeah. Okay, so I need some help.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I need somebody to go fetch Mama Grows. If you could.
If you ring the bark on a live tree and just leave it for a year, would it cure like you cut and stacked?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I noticed mosquitoes yesterday. I was upset about that.
I don't know where she is, but that's why I want you guys to go fetch her. Usually when we go live, she's usually right here.
She might be eating dinner or something.
No. So I kind of been waiting and hanging out. Hey, Jason, I looked at the logox and it says it's currently unavailable. What's up with that? I have no idea. Are you talking about the link?
Hold on.
Let me reach out to Logox tomorrow, and we'll find out what's up with that. And I will get back to you. Send me an email so I got a way to get back in touch with you, Swampy Acres, please. How you doing, brother? Shout out here from Glasgow in Scotland.
We have friends who are in Glasgow.
That's where they are?
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
do you know Tasha and Steve from Icebox Farms?
They're at, what's the name of that? Broomhill Church.
See, now I'm curious. Do they know him? Do they know him? Do they?
No.
I so want to go over there. Maybe. Oh, maybe no. I wonder if that's them. What do you mean? Robyn, what oils are for nausea? Jack and Coke.
No. Ginger. Peppermint. Ginger and peppermint are the ones that I use the most.
Arthur Moorhead, how you doing, Big Bear? How you doing, Arthur?
Hello, my friends. Can't stay long. Need to blow snow before it gets dark. Oh.
Hey, Drive Staff Drew. Drive Staff Drew.
So on their actual website, they have it available. I'm just wondering if through the Amazon link it's not. So we'll just have to touch.
Ooh, that was a little loud.
We're just gonna have to touch base with them.
Hello, Jeff Strickland. No, that was Sterland. Sorry.
So.
Wait a minute. Shh. Chopper. Why?
It could be somebody being airlifted.
Could be the Russians. The Russians are coming. Oh,
Hello, Duncan 1900.
they're gonna make me vote for Trump again.
Yeah, ginger is really good for nausea. I like ginger a lot because what's he hushing for? Can y'all hear it?
Y'all can't hear the chopper? He's moving too.
Yeah, pretty fast.
You're gonna eat that whole bag before she even gets here.
I don't know.
He's circling. He's looking for somebody. Could be the state patrol helicopter.
Could be. Look at Apollo. Apollo's even like, what is he doing?
Watch him. Watch him. You jump up and bite that helicopter like you Godzilla. What's good for inflammation? My feet are swollen up.
Anti-inflammatory. So like lemongrass is a good one. Peppermint's a good one. Lavender's a good one. I mean, any of the turmeric is good.
So the mailman came down the driveway today, and we were out there. It was right after we ran out of gas, and so I was just out there with the loppers, getting all of the tiny little branches off, so I can just zip down and cut them in the logs. And he was like, "Did all of these trees fall on you?"
Are you kidding me?
I'm like, "No, we had a gang of beavers come in, and they found out that I was trapping, and so that this was their warning."
I mean,
They said I had to leave the beaver population alone.
What kind of person thinks that?
Yeah, 7 trees just spontaneously just said, "We don't feel like living."
I mean, that makes no sense to me.
I told him, "No, we just we're doing a new thing." But I so had to stop myself from saying, "Here's your sign."
I don't get it. I don't know how to get in touch with her.
Who? Mama Grows? I know. That's why I said, somebody.
Somebody save. I don't know.
What is good for radishes? Oh, rashes. I'm going to say eating them. Lavender doesn't work.
Huh?
That's what she put.
Lavender doesn't work. What's good for rashes? Lavender doesn't work. Or didn't work.
Speak.
Melaleuca.
Speak.
Stop. Let's see. Rashes. What's the rash from?
Maybe that's personal. Yes, Rose's wholesome roots.
She was in here. Will you stop? Bug bites. And you said... So, lavender didn't work.
How did he...
Cedar... You can try cedar wood. I have no idea. Kung Fu, karate, martial arts.
There you go.
Yep.
She got wachab.
You could try chamomile.
See, she got wachi, not wachab. Wachi can cause a very bad rash.
No. Alicia, you should have never told him that. No. I'll turn your microphone down. Yeah, she's like, oops, take those earbuds out. I'm just saying, it'd be the best thing for you. I'm turning my speakers down. Exactly. Jewelweed tincture for poison ivy. Yeah. So, any of the soothing oils, the grounding oils would work. Like, I would think cedarwood would do good. Chamomile. Of course, lavender. Melaleuca, as long as it's not too irritable. Like, you know, it just kind of depends. Because Melaleuca is also anti-inflammatory. You could try peppermint, but I would dilute it a little bit.
Spearmint.
Yuck. So that would be my recommendation. Try those and see. Alright. If she's not on here, we're just going to have to email her. And...
So, I had a very weird dream last night.
You did?
Yes. I dreamed that we were living somewhere where there was snow, or we got snow. And there was a lot of snow. Because we were out, the whole family was out having a snowball fight, and we were having a very good time. I could feel the cold. my hands when I woke up, my hands were sore and they were tired from snowball.
From snowball. Mm-hmm. Yep. There's Vina. Vina showed up. Hello, Vina.
Vina in the house. That's you, Alicia.
Yeah, we're not seeing any buffering tonight. Yeah, I kind of called them on Monday.
Gave him a what for? Good for you.
Yep. I told them I understand all of the rain and everything, but they need to figure out what's going on with the line. Because we've been going good for so long.
There she is. Mama grows, mama grows, mama grows.
Either somebody got her or she saw my email. One or the other. Jason, are you dreaming of your compound on Icelandic Island?
Yes.
Uh-uh.
If you
After
went
I
there.
die. Just saying.
After you went
She
there.
saw my email. Look at that. I should have done it. I should have done it a while ago.
Once you went there, you'd never go back. Mama grows, thank you.
They're almost gone.
They got here today at around 1:30.
Mm-hmm. Now, I didn't get here, just to tell you, I didn't get here till 6. So, I've only been here an hour. It was a pound. It was a pound. Ah.
What?
Somebody must be... Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'm not smart. Sorry. I was thinking it was log ox, but it was... Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Mama grows. Also, your card. You see those shelves over there? Okay. That is our...
Yeah, but
shelves.
lift it up just a teeny bit because she's up on the top shelf.
Oh, she made it to the top
She's
shelf?
right here. She's next to the bear.
Okay, you ready? Here it comes.
So, that's right there. Just so you know.
You made it on the top shelf.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we ate a lot. They're very good. So, that was their walnuts. Brain food. And, what else did we get?
Coffee seeds. Whoosh. From M.I. Gardner.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we've been doing a little bit of the research on these things.
Mm-hmm.
These are going to have to go in a container and in and out. So, we will keep you posted.
Yeah, but it said it's going to take a while.
Yeah. It's like a 3 to 4 year investment. So, awesome sauce.
So, y'all are just going to have to stick around for 3 to 4 years. I'm just saying.
And you know what?
What? Make it happen.
Maybe we can feed it to Apollo and make our own Kopi Luwak. But we'll call it
Puppy Luwak.
Puppy Luwak.
Hi, Jonna Finley. Hello.
She calls me the Batman.
When Jason and I used to do
That's where she got it from.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't know why, but my phone is not letting me see the email that he sent.
It's because you are not permitted.
I'm not smart.
I got 2 of them right there. Wow.
Yeah, I know, but I don't got them. I don't know why. Yeah, I saw it because I went to it as well. Doesn't coffee grow around the equator? Typically, yes. I remembered when coffee went up in price several years back, and price never went down. Same thing with peanut butter. Peanut butter did that. It looks like it's gone back down though. Just recently, like within the last year. Red Duchess said, I ordered rice from M.I. Gardner. Has anyone ever grown rice, and do you have advice on it?
I would love to try rice, and I think rice is a wet foot.
Wet foot.
So it has to be in a swampy area. That's why in Vietnam and Cambodia and stuff like that, they have them in little trenches. I would love to try it in the aquaponics system.
Yeah, we were talking about that. That and cranberries, those were two that we wanted to try and do in the...
But from my understanding, you put in the seed and you get one stalk and then you get 1 grain of rice.
What?
That's from my understanding. I don't know how true that is or not.
They grow rice all around me. They switch out crawfish and rice in the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know enough about it to give you any. All I know is that it's a wet foot. It's got to be swampy. Swampy.
But I think it would do really good in an aquaponics system.
Okay. I mean, it would be worth a try, but I just don't know. Grows in Texas, and they use crawdads to clean the fields. Hello, David.
So, David, what's up?
Well,
hello. Doug and Stacy.
In the South, can you imagine the mosquito? I know. Yeah, I don't know that I want rice fields. You'd have to be, because isn't it like the water has to be moving, so you would have to like constantly aerate.
Yeah, the only way I would try it here is in an aquaponics system, but I just don't. I wouldn't really, from my understanding with it, you'd have to plant a whole bunch to be able to really get anything out of it. So since Doug and Stacy are here,
or Stacy or Doug, I don't know.
They did a Facebook video.
Yes.
Thing about his dog and how he trains his dog.
Yes, you are always Doug.
Okay. And it was really educational for me.
Yes, you were bragging about, like you were telling me all about the video.
Yes,
yeah.
It was very cool. And I don't know, Doug, can people still go and view that video, or is that kind of like a one-time thing?
It was on Facebook?
Yeah.
It's probably still there unless he deleted it, maybe. I don't know.
It was like a premiere or it was a new thing Facebook was doing.
Oh, okay.
Or at least it was new to me. I've never seen one before. And, but I think I'm going to try it with Goofball down here. And,
well, especially when we get the next one, we're going to have to, because that's one thing I've noticed, like, they've had, it's because it's an Airedale Terrier, right?
It's the same one that Des used to have.
And they've started out with puppies, and the way that, it's a video on Off Grid with Doug and Stacy, either on Facebook or YouTube, yeah. And, they've started in the cutest little house that they built for them outside, and I mean, you can tell that they spend a lot of time and working with the dog, training a farm dog. Yeah. Yeah.
And so Apollo naturally wants to try to herd. It's just getting him to stop. Because there's at some point that you have to, when he's getting it to go in the area, that you want the cow to go or you want the pig to go, and then Apollo gets all beside himself and then jumps in front of him and sends him right back the other way.
Bye, Josh. Yeah. And the other one is calling them off of babies, off of piglets. Because the problem is when we have Baconer piglets, they're decent size. But the lard piglets are like the size of a Coke can when they come out. I'm not exaggerating, y'all. They are. They're about the size of a Coke can when they come out. And so when he runs after those, it's not a good thing.
But I will say this. Apollo does have them in check. Because when the girls...
they see Black running towards them, and they're like, oh, no.
Get back in there. Get back in there. Get back in there.
Move.
But like when Carol I'm gonna have to put the shock collar on Carol.
Demonetized.
Or
call from DFAX in 5, 4, 3.
Or make her wear that invisible fence collar, and then just put it on bury that fence in the, because every time she sees a piglet,
she is always in the pig pen. It drives me crazy.
Yeah, and she's gonna end up getting hurt because she knows not to do it when we're outside. So as soon as our back is turned,
that's when she goes.
That's when she goes in there. So I gotta,
do you think I could train a pug to be a farm dog?
But as long as Apollo's with her, I'm not as worried because he will get up on the pallet fencing. And it would be nothing for him to go up and over.
Yeah.
If he had to.
Hey, D! She said no notification.
But that's going to be remedied anyway because they're all going to go out on that electric fencing.
Yeah, we're fixing to put them out on.
Because it's about time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So, another cool thing. It's going to be here before we know it.
What?
The Homesteading Life Conference.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah. You figure it's going to go like this. We're going to the meetup in Arkansas. In April.
May, June, July, August. We're going to be planting and harvesting.
We're going to come home. As soon as we're harvesting and starting our canning, it's going to be time to head to Missouri. For the Homesteading Life Conference.
Yes.
Where we are doing a workshop.
Whoop, whoop. Hannibal, Missouri. I'm excited for that because I didn't know all the background of Hannibal.
Yeah, I watched Doug's video.
He's got a great video.
Introducing it's on the Homesteading Life Conference website.
Yeah, if you go to the website, there's a little intro video.
Did not know that was Mark Twain's spot.
He did a good job of picking a good place to be able to kind of make it. And at first, when they first, we started talking about going, I was like, are you kidding me? It's on a Sunday and a Monday? And then I started thinking about it, and I listened to his little video, and it's because then that way you can come in on a Friday or a Saturday and have family time together, and then get into the nitty-gritty of everything Sunday and Monday. So it works out really, really, really nice. Yep. We're excited because we'll leave here probably I might take Friday off, and then we'll leave Thursday. And head up. You're
gonna take Thursday and Friday off, because we are leaving Wednesday night, hitting Mississippi and hooking up with Nunda. Thursday, hang out with Nunda and them Thursday, and whoosh, take off because Nunda also wants to see, and the girls will be all over it too, is Laura Ingalls' place.
1870s? Oh, yeah, that's the other thing.
Because that is up around that area.
I got up out of bed, got dressed, and came downstairs to say hi to my honey bears. Hi, Mom. Hi, Sugar Mama.
The 1870s Homestead. How's it going?
She had a cool... I'm more of an Instagram person. Jason's more of the YouTube. I'm more Instagram. And I love... She does... screenshots of her videos, like thumbnails and stuff, on her Instagram, and she has a great picture of her pantry, and I love, she's got, if you look in the background, she's got all of her rings up on, I guess it's like string. I haven't watched the video yet, but I'm going to because I want to see it. But she's got all of her rings up high, and see, we've got ours in a Ziploc bag, in a shoebox, in a closet. And so I think I'm gonna... Come on, baby shark. Yeah, we want to go... We want to see the Laura Ingalls stuff. But anyway, I loved that idea. And I want to check that out. I think that'd be cool. So, look, thanks, Jason. I got lettuce popping through. Container gardening does work, folks.
Yes, it does.
I did. I showed him that picture. Probably need to thin out some of it, though, right? Maybe? Yes, no, maybe.
Homestead in the Highlands. Should I be offended?
Oh, no, I saw it. I was in the middle of talking about something. Oh. But she said hi way up there, and it's been going
Amen,
fast.
Homestead. No, don't be offended. Gee, I watch it.
Go watch it. Go watch it, Robyn. It's just a ribbon wrapped around the nail, It's easy to add as needed. I'll have to definitely check that out. You guys missed what I said. Probably. We start talking and then we kind of miss what's going up through the chat. We wouldn't know what to do if we had 100 people in here and it was going... I think that's why God never puts that many people in our chats, because we would definitely
Let
miss
me get out of your way, Apollo. So I'm pretty excited. I have never been to Missouri. I've never been to Arkansas.
I have.
You have. Never been to Arkansas. Never been to Missouri. And I think once we hit Missouri after the Homesteading Live conference, we are going to go up. What are they, like 2 hours, 3 hours?
No, I thought it was like 4.
To go see Baker Creek.
Yeah.
We've been invited to go take a tour of Baker Creek.
Yeah.
And so we're going to go do that and film it.
Yeah, so I think that's what we're probably gonna. Yeah. So.
Missouri is just a little Michigan.
Yeah, so awesome video again today. Oh, see, I haven't seen her video today. See, I just don't get. Yeah. I really wish I had more time to watch all of these.
I keep trying to get her to go to Maine, but she won't even go visit Maine.
I didn't say I wouldn't go visit. I just said I wouldn't go in the middle of the winter.
I want to see Stephen King's house. My buddy from the Marine Corps, his name was Douglas Grant.
So, Amen says, if you can, drive through the Fayetteville, Arkansas. That's where I went to school. So, I know how beautiful it is up there. And I've talked about how beautiful it is. And then he always comes back with, and why don't we live there now?
Well, here's the thing. I should have jumped on the opportunity when we were first talking about getting our forever homestead, and you made mention of Arkansas.
I did. I really did. Yep, crab and lobster. I know.
And see, here's the thing. I've done some research about the state of Maine because, hey, Rose.
There she is. Hey.
I've done some research about the state of Maine. They have some of the best public school systems, the lowest crime rate.
Because nobody lives there.
And the highest employment rate.
That's wrong.
That wasn't wrong?
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
The highest unemployment rate?
No.
Look it up. Look it up. Highest unemployment rate. Yep.
See? Ken's from Maine. Sugar Mama's in Maine. So, just like Michigan. I wouldn't mind moving to Michigan.
Oh, no. Been there,
But
too.
I know that one is way off limits. Just like Wisconsin. Wisconsin is off limits. See, we pulled a map out when they started building that chicken house over about a mile down the road.
Moose don't commit many crimes. That's why. That's all that's there. I live in potato country. Way up north.
Yeah.
No, we love you, Mama.
They,
Heard that you were looking for me. No, we were talking about, what was it we were talking about?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. Something came up.
What was I talking about? Maine.
Move here. Yeah, I'm there. I'm there with you. Let's go to Scotland.
They get snow in Scotland. And look, if our leaders keep going the way that we're going, I got no problem hopping the pond.
I know, right? Amen says, I have to be able to grow at least 10 months out of the year. Here in Texas on late January and February, we might freeze. I think when you guys were looking for Mama Grows, people were confused and looking,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, we were looking for Mama Grows. But, I mean, we were talking about Rose, too, I think, at some point.
We were talking about Rose on the Monday night.
What's
keeping us in Georgia? A mortgage.
No,
We should go to Missouri and just move in next door to Doug.
No.
Just move in right next door and be
They're
like,
snowed in right now,
be like,
too.
Howdy, neighbor.
There you go. Top 3 highest is Alaska, West Virginia, and Louisiana. Really? Louisiana?
Mm-hmm.
No, but I know Maine's is... Well, sorry we interrupted you cooking dinner. I apologize. I mean, I guess they called her in thinking it was supposed to be Mama Grows. Sorry about that. 3.4 unemployment rate in Maine. What's the national average? I never knew that it was that bad in Louisiana. Because my aunt... and my
I also found out some bad news today.
Uh-oh, what?
They won't take my hair.
Why not? Because it's gray?
Because it's got gray in it.
So you gonna cut it off?
I'm going to go bald.
I mean, you're already halfway there. I'm just kidding.
For $100, I will shave my head bald.
I'm from Georgia originally, great state. Haha, I knew it was great. Oh yeah, it's been great. Maine is in the top 15 for employment. Really? What did we watch where it said unemployment?
Oh.
We were watching videos that said that. Who won't take your hair?
The wig people.
Wigs for kids. Because they don't want gray hair.
Yeah.
Why would you waste a whole head of hair? Got some widow peaks, yeah. Nationals 3.9, so it's close to the... I don't know what... When we were doing... when we were talking about... Like, I told him that I would go ahead and listen to what he had to say. We started researching Maine, and I swear we watched a couple of videos that said something about unemployment. Being a hard place to find a job.
Nope.
Won't take mine either, but I have a ponytail from 40 years. Holy crap.
So does that mean Maine can be back on the list?
No. Still too cold.
I'll keep you warm.
No, you won't.
That'd be more reasons to cuddle.
Why do you want to move? I don't want to move.
I
Jason
want
wants
to
move.
live in a place with all
4
seasons. I want a fall that I can enjoy the leaves turning colors. I want snow. I want to go outside with my kids, build a snowman, smash them in the head with a snowball, all that kind of stuff. Go sledding. All those kinds of things. And I want a spring. I want a spring where I can
Yes, ma'am! That's what I'm talking about. I stay in Louisiana because we have 4 seasons. Crawfish, crab, gumbo, and king cake. That's what I'm talking about. I have to admit, a forced winter break is lovely.
See?
April Hill said 4 seasons equals snow. Lots of snow compared to what we get in Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, people who live in areas that have 4 seasons are healthier.
So we can't go to Scotland because she says not here. We get autumn, fall, then winter, autumn again. Utah has that. Get your cybersecurity and come out here where it doesn't rain and land is expensive. George said, I'll be happy to share some of my snow with you.
You know? And because your body has a clock. And when you go from 20 degrees to 70 degrees, it messes it up.
Yeah, I mean, that is literally, this time last week, we were in the 20s. And this week we're in, it's, when I was riding through Columbia today, they're supposed to get up to 82.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
I was out there with loppers today, sweating with no shirt on.
See, and that's the way I am, Sub. She says, I complain about the heat and the humidity, but I love the long growing season. And that's where I'm at, is I'll tolerate the heat so I can have
But
a growing
we don't
season.
have a
Yes,
long-
we do. We just don't plant it right. If we would plant in the first part of the spring and then take that break in July and then plant again, we would have a whole nother, I mean...
Our growing season is not that long because of the heat. A lot of people get frost and they got to deal with that. We have to deal with the heat. Is that my mom?
Mm-hmm.
What she want?
Just wants to talk.
About?
What's coming up?
Oh, Dessa's birthday.
Who?
Carol's birthday. It was one of them.
Yes, I plant tomatoes and peppers March 1st and then break in July. Exactly. That's what, if we did it right, that's what we would be able to do.
Okay. Then you do the garden this year.
We've already had this discussion, and then you talk about how you don't want to compete, so...
I don't want to compete with you.
It's global warming, and it can only be fixed by more homesteaders growing more plants. Yeah, so Sub has greens and herbs growing. We could probably put some stuff out. The problem is we would have to put cloches and stuff on things whenever it starts to freeze again.
This is what it boils down to with me. I can put more clothes on and be warm. I can only take so much off before I go to jail.
Just stay on the property and don't go out in the front yard. You'll be fine. I mean, I remember one summer where we were putting clothes up on the line.
Wasn't here.
It wasn't here, though.
Wasn't here. The bugs are out of control here.
Yeah.
You know. But.
Yeah. Maine is also a topless state unless otherwise posted. Nude yard, you need a privacy fence.
We need that big hedge that goes up about 12 feet.
Mm-hmm. It's not a sign we need. Hey, Jen, what's up?
Yeah, so.
To the tune, you're the one that I want. You are the one I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I have seen 80 degrees in the afternoon, and 2 hours later it was. I believe that.
See, I do want to make it to the Hootenanny. We're not gonna be able to make it this year, but I definitely want to try to put it in the budget and finance it for next year.
Yeah, it's just too close. We've got April, August, October. So we kind of have to spread things out a little bit. I still am employed, so.
And that's the only thing that's stopping us. Mm-hmm. If we can get it to where you are home by this time next year, then we can hit them all.
Right.
Especially if they do the one in Arkansas again next year. Then we could hit that one.
The Hootenanny's in Michigan at the Pratts.
The Hootenanny.
Well, not at their
Doug
place,
and Stacy's.
Homesteaders of America.
Homesteaders of America.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Could hit them all.
We could hit them all.
Yeah.
Hit them high, hit them high, hit them low.
Somerset Center. There you go. That's where it is.
So.
All right.
Just come make a hitch a ride with Tommy Alderman as they go up. Come pick me up, Tommy. Come get some of your magic pigs back.
No lie. I wonder if I could send up a homesteaders meetup on the Highlands. Highland Games Week so people can camp at my place and go to the Highland Games too.
That would be one that I would make excuses for all the other ones not to go to just to go to that one. I want to see the Highland Games over there.
Okay, this is a good one. Trying to figure out how to present the Hootenanny to my non-homesteading husband to get him to go with me. Okay, here's the deal with this. Any of the functions that anything we've ever been to homestead related, even the homesteading, when we were the ambassadors or whatever, what it boils down to is people are still people regardless of being homesteaders. And so you're going to find people that get along just because maybe they both have a military background, or they both were teaching background, or they both like guns, or they both like to watch the TV show Bull, or whatever. These gatherings are not just about homesteading. They're about community and people getting together. And so just because it happens to be about homesteading, and there's a perfect example of this. The first year of the HOA, Bandana Grandma brought her husband. And her husband is very much no homesteading. Like, not at all. Not interested in it. And came to the HOA with that in mind. Like, I'm going to drive off and go into town and go do something because this is just not my thing. And he kind of warmed up to a couple of the guys. Yep. and had a decent of enough time that he came back this past year. Well, when he came back this year, we all razzed on him a little bit because we're like, you're back, Mr. Non-Homesteader. Well, come to find out, he's a teacher. Was a teacher, retired teacher.
Yep.
And anybody who knows, once you're a teacher, you're always a teacher. It doesn't matter whether you're retired or not. And his age group was that age group of all the children that were running around having a good time. And so he found his place in the Homesteaders Conference, not doing anything homesteading, but still doing what he loved and visiting with people, not having to do anything with the actual homesteading stuff. Yeah. So my advice to you is just look at it as any other gathering. It's not just focused on homesteaders. It's going to be people. There's going to be people there and more opportunity to meet people.
Yeah. And there's a lot of cool things there. Log Ox will be there.
Mm-hmm. At the Hootenanny?
No, I'm sorry, not at the Hootenanny. You got me thinking HOA. I'm sorry.
But there's a lot of cool people that go to the Hootenanny.
Yeah, like I believe in 1870s. Correct me if I'm wrong. They do archery stuff up there because Mrs. Pratt is like a ninja with a bow.
Really?
Yeah. Like, one of the reasons why I really don't want to go is because I'm afraid she's going to want to have a contest and she might show me up.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. And, but she's supposedly has like done a whole bunch of competitions and's got like bunches of trophies.
Huh. I gotta keep those away from me. I'm gonna eat.
And so I think they do that. I know there was a video of doing some horseback riding.
Because she rides.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
Axe throwing.
And there's just a whole lot of fellowship going on.
Yeah, that's my thing, is that there's so much.
Plus the food. All men like food.
So one thing that Sub said, and she said it a couple times, I want to make sure I say this to you. Jason, you should look at the concealed carry laws before you decide to move up north. That is probably one thing that might be. Did we turn our homestead into a business and write all sorts of stuff off? Yes. And we have a little bit of background with running a business, so we kind of know what things we can and can't write off and get away with, kind of thing. Not really get away with, but the things that you're allowed to write off. So we've done that. We've kept up with receipts and expenses and things of that nature.
Well, that question came up at the HOA this last year to the panel. And I was on the panel. Now, I'm not going to be on the panel this year. I'm not speaking. I get a vacation. I get to enjoy the conference this year. I think Amy's tired of me making jokes about her with a whip.
I'll show you.
But it came out last year. And that's one of the things. You have to be creative. You got to be very creative. And Robyn is very, very good at it. And believe it or not, H&R Block has been our tax people since we started our nuisance wildlife removal business, and I won't go anywhere else. Yeah. We were, and look, and they were handling our 6-figure income.
Yeah. We were over $100,000 gross a year. We were in the 120, 140 range.
Pay taxes on like 30 grand.
Now, and we were honest. Now, I don't want anybody to... In our first 2 years, we were doing that amount of business, but we had a lot of startup costs.
Yeah, we had a lot of
equipment.
Trucks, ladders.
Yeah, we had a lot of equipment that we had to buy.
Trucks were the big one.
Yeah. So we had, a lot of stuff and then we were doing a lot of mileage back and forth, so we were able to write off a lot of mileage. So, and then there's advertising. So that's the thing. You can get, and it's not, like when we would go to places that would refer us, I would make pumpkin roll to take to all of the receptionists, and I would give her receipts for pumpkin roll recipe stuff. She's like, what the heck is this? Do you catch the animals with it? And I was like, no, I catch the jobs with it. It's advertising. And so we talked about keeping up with all that stuff, and they were always really good about educating us as well to kind of make their job easier too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
I don't do it anymore for a couple of reasons. One, my major reason, the reason why I don't do it anymore is because of the, how do you say it? The level of employees that you get. We had the contract for the United States Army. And we were at Fort Gordon getting ready to have to go to Bragg and a couple of other ones in the state. And I was paying my people $22 an hour. Mm-hmm. They got a company truck. Mm-hmm. They got their own, they got the tools. We provided all the supplies. When I came out on a job site, I bought lunch. I was a really good
Yeah,
boss.
we would bring lunch out for everybody. We would, I even cooked dinner for a bunch of them.
And $22 an hour.
And yes, insurance was, yes.
They didn't have to buy a thing. I kept the insurance on the cars. I put the gas in the cars.
Jeez, I want to work for you. Yeah.
I bought the trucks. They were
gas.
They weren't like they were hoopty trucks either. Mm-hmm. I bought relatively new trucks that were reliable.
We had custom
ladder
racks built on them. And
there were ladder racks that were made that it would basically lower the ladder halfway down it yourself, so it was good and safe.
Yeah.
I did that, one, because of my back, and two, because it was a huge benefit for workman's comp insurance and on our insurances.
Yeah.
And these guys stole a $3.50 fossil watch that you can buy at Walmart from an 8-year-old from an 8-year-old little girl.
Yep.
On the base.
Yep.
Lost the contract.
Yep.
And there was, once you lose that kind of thing and that you get that stapled to you, it hurts.
And here was the other thing is, everybody's always chasing for the cheaper contract. And so what ended up happening is, even if we had somehow repaired that, they were on to the next person, and then the next one, and they change out,
Yeah.
So that was the thing, is that we just...
And so obviously I fired them on the spot.
We left them on the roof.
Had the MPs get them down.
Yeah.
And we did it a little bit more out there. And it got to the point where I told Robyn, I said, they stole it from me. They stole my joy.
Well, and not just that, but your back started becoming an issue.
And so I started picking and choosing the jobs I wanted to do.
Right. And we still, if we get a call occasionally, if there's something we're interested in going and doing, we'll do it.
Like honeybees.
Yeah.
I will go do honeybees.
Right.
I'm expensive. Not even gonna lie. I won't even get in the truck for less than $1,100.
Yeah. But there's a reason for that.
I'm coming in to your house and I am removing the entire hive.
Drywall.
I'm going to cut the drywall out. I'm going to lay plastic down on your carpets.
Yeah,
make
we're
sure
not going to make a
everything's
mess.
good to go. And I'm going to make sure that the bees can't get back in. And I'll go and do that. I will go do a beaver job. I will go do coyote jobs. I'll go do a bat job within reason. Squirrels I won't touch anymore. Raccoons I won't touch
Anything
anymore.
you gotta go check daily, and it's something like that is just, yeah. Just kind of my neighbor's yard. And, you know, and Sub, we talked about this. If you were out in the boonies, we'd already been there and done. But the fact that it's a neighborhood, there's so much liability, like way too much liability.
Your neighborhood homeowners association or whatever, I wouldn't touch I would come out and look at it just to make sure that I was right, but I probably wouldn't touch that job for less than $2,000 to $5,000. because of the liability alone, just from the things that you shared with me, that the field's right there by a bus stop.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Yeah, because you could have a kid, you could have a kid walk up on a trap. You could have a dog.
No, I'm not worried about the kid walking up on the trap. I'm worried about the kid messing with a coyote when he's in the trap.
Yeah. And
it not being a good catch, and they're out there poking him with sticks or poking at him and stuff like that, and he gets to pulling and pulls it out.
Yeah, that is just.
And then he jumps on a kid. Nope.
So much liability. And you talk about all the insurance and things that you have to have. I mean.
Yeah, we had to carry $2 million liability insurance to be on the base. On the vehicles.
Just on the vehicles. We had a whole nother 2 to 5 just for liability if we destroy anything or damage anything. It's just. It was crazy. I paid a lot of money insurance-wise.
Yeah, we paid stupid.
Of course, you write that off, but still.
Yeah. So, but, guys, everybody else is... A lot of people got to go eat. We got to go eat. So, like I said, we just wanted to jump on, say hello, how you doing, because we weren't able to get the video edited properly today. I also wanted to say thank you to Mama Grows, for the wonderful bag of walnuts that
are almost gone.
Dessa was eating the crap out of them. And she's going to poop a walnut tree. Because the majority of those walnuts went into her little body. She going to poop a tree.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you.
I'm excited about the coffee. I'd like to grow...
Yes.
The coffee and see if we can get it to grow up. So.
Your card was awesome.
Yes.
It was very uplifting.
Yes, thank
you.
And
God brought it here to the house right when it was needed.
Right at the right time.
Right when it was needed the most.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Spicy Bear. Long as you get the FBI away.
All right, y'all have a good evening. And we'll see you on Friday.
We'll see you guys on Friday.
How'd you go back?
Because I didn't do the bye right. I completely I hit the wrong button. So, I'm going to say bye now. So, you guys have a wonderful night. And we will see you on Friday.
Yes. Psych. Yep. Good night, y'all.
Good night, guys. Remember, be kind to one another. Repurpose, reuse, recycle.
God bless you. Good night.
God bless.